Things comes clumping down, punishing Zane for being such a farm-focused jungler here. The rest of the team has to play that same style too. And right here we see a little bit of difference. A pick, right?
Ooh, beautiful pick there onto Yato. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of it. He is not. Joybosh coming just a few seconds too late. Great knowledge there. Oh, but as I say that, here comes Mobazane with the falling star moon. ISO coming in to provide some type of support. We do have a flicker expended by Gal's Cutie. He's gonna be able to pick up both of these. No, he's not. You see those black shoes coming out and just narrowly missing a Tyrant's Revenge from Joybosh. Great pickup there as Pogi actually, ooh, he's a little dangerous with that damage coming out. T in a little bit of trouble. Trapped here in a bad way on the wrong side of the map. Able to pick up a kill onto Gal's Cutie, and Mobazane cleans up the back line as well. It is 4-3 in BTK's favor. We're not done yet, as you can see. ISO doing a great job. Big pop-up landing onto Cutie. That's going to be a great pickup for BTK. Now 5-3.
That started with Zane going put this far behind now.
Well, and that's kind of the problem too, because you put it in the, I thought it was going to go mid lane, which I think it would have been a little better for the Phobius. Oh, you see Mobazane and Joybosh up there doing a great job of zoning out and picking up this turtle. Another smooth pickup for BTK. But you have Phobius against a Joy where he is not only losing lane, but he is losing it hard. And there is not much you can do, especially because he has yet to be able to join a team fight.
And he may be locked in this lane if he can't switch with a marksman and get out of lane or something. He's trying to cut the lane and can't even make it there in time. On the other side, T's already cleared it and he's looking to join fights. He's left the map. What else can he do on the map? He decides to go back to the lane. That's because there's no objective to fight for. Zane's already cleared his bottom jungle and he's going to look for more. The way that BTK starts to move around the map around camps and gold and XP is so intelligent to me sometimes.
Ooh, beautiful Tyrant's Revenge comes out there as well. Way of the Dragon does land onto Joybosh, taking a heap of damage. He is going to use that flicker to get himself away. Last Insanity is out. Joybosh might be taken out. He does get taken out, but is Pogi going to be able to get away? Not here, as ISO picks up the kill for him. That is 6-5, a 1-for-2 trade, not in favor of BTK, going well for A77 in that exchange.
Look at the extension, though, of the play here. Yeah, Zane goes back to farm. They know that. We're going to look for another pick. Now, Walmart stuck under a turret. They look for it, but T's already here from the top lane.
Yeah, from the top lane, putting on the damage here. He comes in. Cutie actually might be in a little bit of trouble, taking a heap of damage. Gal's Cutie tries to come in to make a punishment for T. ISO on the back line. Ooh, look at that damage from A Cutie, and not enough. ISO wisely disengaging. Joybosh does warm up the band. Gals just get popped up. Here comes a Tyrant's Rage as well, and that might be all she wrote. Gal's Cutie with the G Kundo is going to use the kind of concealed play. Joybosh not able to pick up the kill.
A good move down from Joybosh to know that they're going to pick on this 1-1, and finally does in a cleaning the kill. Although extended, Gals?
Ooh, Gal's Cutie with a play. Yato tried to come in there and interrupt the quick ride home, but thanks.
Is farm a little bit of top on bro. They actually lose a turret and extension after that play.
This might be all she wrote for K Cutie, who does get taken down, and this is going to be a big push for the mid tower. Pelgi's trying to come in here, does catch a falling star moon for his efforts. You do see that Jace is here, but still not able to make anything really happen yet.
Yeah, and I'm looking for Joshy. I'm wondering when he goes into this, but right now, like, as a Phobius, I wouldn't want to dive onto a T that's 3-0 or an ISO who's 2-0. 2-0 going to eat up all that shield that Phobius is going to. I don't draft. These teams may draft well, but you got to get in the game. You got to game. And right now, BTK is running away with this. Now they sit 4K gold and starting to steal camps.
Yeah, starting to steal camps, and there's not really much you can do after that. Luckily, there, Pogi still able to pick up that orange buff. Now moving on to his purple, but we said it already. It competition. You can have the best draft in the world, but if the execution isn't there, like we've said, Phobius has not really been able to lead lane. We might, as we kind of transition out of the laning phase and start going into team fight central here, as we see there, Joybosh actually taking a heap of damage. Does try to flicker in with a Tyrant's Rage, not able to make the connection. Ooh, Joy eats a little bit of torn apart memories there, but not enough to cost him his life. And you do see the rest of BTK going to go ahead and be zone trouble.
And he's such a powerhouse teaming up with Zane, and they're so far ahead right now. They look to pressure even more on this lane.
Yeah, you see Joybosh had to go in there, but did execute out a flicker. Here comes Jace. Is going to be executing that demonic force. Is it going to be enough? Not so many more dashes. He's still coming in. Does he have the damage? This is the time to show it. He's still coming in there. You see Mobazane coming in with a falling star moon of his own. Pogi gets a decent amount of damage, and Lord T does get taken out. Joybosh going ahead, tuning up the bands there. We do see a beautiful way of the dragon does land out of Jace, who gets taken out. Pogi powerless to do anything but watch the rest of Area 77 going ahead.
They probably didn't know that was going on because BTK is throwing so much. It's like they have a sixth man playing, or that the Gals Cutie side has one less man playing. And what a good move out of Yato. Still the way of the dragon to dive and get out with that slick play from Yato.
Yeah, right now you are about 6K behind at the 10-minute mark. You see BTK actually being chased down a little bit here. Area 77 senses a little bit of an opening. Gals Cutie comes in with the way of the dragon, does go ahead and land the kill onto Joy Boss. Here comes the demonic force, continuing to try to put on the pressure. Down goes Jace Cutie very quickly to the damage from ISO. Pogi on a bad streak here to activate that immortality. He is not long for this world. Gonna get picked up by Mobazane. Now we're gonna go ahead and continue to put the pressure onto this top lane while Lord is crashing down on bottom. I'm not sure if Area 77 has enough to go ahead and put up a full protection. Lord T takes a life, but it's going to cost his own as well. But this is going to go ahead, give BTK this mid tower. We are down to only high ground. Lord crashing down at the bottom. The rest of BTK splitting off in between onto this mid. And are they going to be able to find it? You see Mobazane deep into enemy territory. He doesn't care. He is in there on a fed. Esmeralda still a little bit of health left on these high ground towers. And it does look like BTK going to look for a little bit of an exit. Or are they still? I don't think they're done playing around here.
They're going to go again.
On a little bit more pressure. They have a little bit of a minion wave. Are they going to come in there? Oh, beautiful Flicker comes in there. Tyrant's Rage comes down, lands on a few people. Still a little bit of health left on this tower. They haven't targeted the tower. This might be it. Last Insanity comes down is not going to be enough to take. It comes to this Lord.
Yeah, and you're going to see them. They have the pressure here, but the problem is the Kufra's already got vision. Joybaj is in the bushes and not sure if they know he's there. This could be a terrible set for them. As you see T rotating down, he's going to keep eyes on Phobius, but he's blank.
They have to know somebody's there. Gals Cutie does go ahead and sidestep that Tyrant's Revenge, but he's still taking a heap of damage. Flicker, but in the back lane, you can see T go ahead, take down a big amount of damage for the side of Area 77, and now they are forced to disengage while you can see Mobazane on his Meal of the Lord going into his favor. Now we go ahead and put the finishing touches onto this high ground tower. Is it going to be enough? Does Area 7...
It goes going to the bottom lane, so they're probably going to use Lord as the sixth man here and waves and play in bushes and try to get a pick so they can make this, as Private said, the final push. They need an opening. BTK could probably dive them 5v5 and win this, but they want to do it cleanly. Why give your opponent that chance when you could just take the game completely out of their hands?
Yeah, speaking of six man, you can see it starting to line up with these lanes. Next, final high ground tower does get picked up by ISO. Is that going to be enough? We're starting to play the little bit of a baiting game here. We do have our Area 77 a little bit flustered. Can they manage this defense? See a lot of damage coming onto the core. Is a pop-up does land onto them. Here comes crossbow and Tang, and that's going to be all she wrote. BTK walk away from game one victorious.
Refreshing to see, and all BTK fans breathe a sigh, a collective sigh of relief, because they didn't lose game one against Area 7. Area 77 could run it back, but what a great first step for BTK